Okay, so picture this. You're abroad. You're trying to, order a coffee or ask for directions.
Right.
And, you know, some basic English, but like full conversations
Yeah.
are still kind of scary.
Right.
What if a handful of phrases could make you so much more confident? Like instantly more confident in those situations.
I like it.
So that's what we're diving into today.
Yeah.
We're going to make you a conversational ninja.
Okay.
And we're taking this from a language learning podcast that, one of our listeners recommended.
I think that's such a cool approach because it really focuses on like those universal moments of like, oh, what do I say now?
Yeah.
So it's like having a cheat sheet for communication.
Exactly. And they start with a really classic one.
Okay.
You didn't catch what someone said,
Okay.
and there's that awkward silence.
It happens all the time.
But instead of panicking, they suggest something so simple and powerful.
What is it?
They say, just go with, could you please repeat that?
Okay.
Now, on the surface, it's polite, right?
It's very polite.
But it's more than that, because it puts the responsibility on the other person to be clear.
Oh, interesting.
It's kind of like saying, hey, I'm here, I'm ready to understand,
Right.
but I need you to meet me halfway.
I love that because it just takes the pressure off of you.
Totally.
You're not like scrambling for words. You're actually taking control.
Yeah, you're guiding the conversation a little bit.
Exactly. And like that confidence can be contagious.
Yeah.
So it actually makes the whole interaction go more smoothly.
For sure. For sure. Okay, so speaking of things going smoothly,
Yes.
what about when someone's talking a mile a minute and you're just like, whoa, slow down?
Oh my gosh, I've been there.
Yeah. And I'm already translating in my head.
Right.
And then they speed up even more.
And it's just like information overload.
Total system overload.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the magic phrase for that?
The expert recommends saying, could you speak more slowly, please?
Oh,
So again, it's polite, it's direct.
yeah.
But the cool thing about this phrase is it benefits both people. Well, you obviously get a better chance to understand.
Yeah.
But for the other speaker, it makes sure that their message is actually getting across.
Right.
Because they might think they're being clear,
Yeah, they probably do.
but maybe they're using slang or idioms or just talking really fast.
Right.
So it helps get everyone on the same page.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
It emphasizes that communication is a two-way street.
Totally.
Okay, so now for a situation I am positive every single person listening has experienced.
Oh.
You're at the store, you need something specific, but the English word for it has completely vanished from your brain.
Oh, it's gone.
It's like poof, gone.
Happens to the best of us.
And the expert has a solution for this too.
Okay.
It's a way to turn potential embarrassment into a learning moment.
I love that.
Okay, so tell me, what is it?
They recommend asking, how do you say a word in English?
Okay.
It's simple, it's effective, and each time you ask it, you reinforce that word in your memory.
Interesting.
So you're not just getting what you need at the store. You're actually building your vocabulary
We're learning.
in real time.
I like that.
Yeah.
But do you think it ever seems, I don't know, a little childish to be like, how do you say it? How do you say that?
Not at all.
Okay.
Because it shows that you are actively trying to learn.
Right.
And let's be real, even native speakers forget words sometimes.
That's true.
The key is just not to let those moments trip you up.
Yeah. Make it a learning experience.
Exactly.
I like that. So far, these phrases have been super practical and very easy to remember,
Yeah.
which is great because you know when you're in the moment.
Right.
Simple is best.
Absolutely. And the expert has one final phrase.
Okay.
Maybe the most important one. It's all about setting expectations and creating a more supportive environment for learning.
Okay. I'm all ears, lay it on me.
It's a simple statement, but it speaks volumes. I'm still learning.
Wow. I love that. It's so honest, and it kind of takes the pressure off
It does.
because you're not pretending to be perfect.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It invites patience and understanding from the other person.
Yeah.
It's like saying, hey, I'm on this journey. I'm putting in the effort,
Yeah,
but I might make mistakes along the way.
totally. And I think it also creates a kind of camaraderie.
Oh, yeah.
Like we're all learners in some way, no matter our level.
Absolutely. It levels the playing field.
Yeah,
And it reminds everyone that making mistakes is totally natural.
it's part of the process.
It is.
Yeah, I love that. It's like a secret code that unlocks kindness and patience.
I like that.
I'm really enjoying how this deep dive is going beyond just the words themselves.
Yeah.
We're talking about the psychology.
The mindset.
behind them. It's powerful stuff. Yeah. Okay, but before we get too deep,
Okay.
I think we need to take a little pause here.
Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground already.
We have.
And I want to make sure everyone listening is absorbing all these fantastic tips.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we'll be right back to explore how to actually put these phrases into practice
Can't wait.
in the real world.
Sounds good.
So stay tuned.
All right.
Welcome back. All right, so we've got these 4 amazing phrases that can like instantly boost your confidence in English conversations.
I love them.
But let's be real, just knowing the phrases isn't enough.
It's true.
We've got to talk about how to actually use them
Yes.
in real life without feeling,
awkward
or weird or self-conscious.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having this cool box full of like shiny new tools, but you don't know how to use them.
Right.
So that's where practice comes in.
Okay, so how do we practice?
Well, the expert had some really good suggestions about how to actually like make these phrases part of your daily life.
Okay. I'm ready. Lay it on me.
One of the most powerful techniques is visualization.
Visualization.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about like picturing yourself like winning some English speaking competition or anything like that. It's much simpler.
Okay.
And more focused.
So what kind of visualization are we talking about?
Imagine a very specific situation where you might need one of these phrases.
Okay.
So let's say you're ordering coffee.
Okay.
And the barista mumbles the price.
Uh-oh.
You can't quite hear it.
Yeah.
So visualize yourself calmly asking, could you please repeat that?
Okay.
Just hear yourself saying those words clearly and confidently.
I can see how that would be helpful.
Yeah.
It's like creating a little mental script in your head.
It is.
So that you're not caught off guard in the real moment.
Exactly.
But just thinking about it really make a difference.
It really does, because the more you rehearse these scenarios in your mind, the more natural and automatic those phrases become. It's like practicing a dance move or a tennis serve.
Right.
The repetition builds muscle memory.
Yeah.
Both physically and mentally.
So you're training your brain to respond confidently.
Exactly.
Even in those kind of awkward moments.
Yes.
I like that.
Okay.
Okay, so any other tips for practicing these phrases?
Absolutely. Another great way to practice is to actively engage with English media.
Actively engage.
Yeah, so instead of just passively watching a movie or a TV show, use it as an opportunity to actually practice.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
So for example, if a character says something you don't understand, pause the show and practice saying, could you please repeat that? Yeah. Pay attention to their pronunciation, their intonation.
Right.
You can even try repeating the lines along with the actors.
Oh, fun.
To work on your rhythm and your accent.
Yeah, like turn your living room into a little language lab. It's way more fun than just, reading phrases from a textbook.
For sure, for sure.
Okay, so any other suggestions for making practice fun and engaging?
Okay, this might sound a little strange.
Okay.
But try using the phrases while you're listening to podcasts or audiobooks.
Wait, talk to the podcast.
I know, it sounds weird.
But they can't hear me.
It's not about them hearing you. It's about you getting comfortable saying the phrases out loud.
Okay.
So like if the speaker's going too fast, just hit pause and practice saying, could you speak more slowly, please? It's like having this personal language coach right in your ear.
Oh, I like that. That's a great way to think about it.
Right.
Because no one's judging you while you're practicing.
Exactly.
You can just, go for it.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about actually using phrases like, how do you say word in English? Like in real life situations.
Yeah.
That feels a little scarier.
I know it can be intimidating.
Yeah.
But think about it this way.
Okay.
Every time you use these phrases in a real world situation, you're not only getting the information that you need.
Right.
But you're also reinforcing that word or phrase in your memory.
So it's like a win-win.
It is.
Yeah.
It's turning those everyday interactions into mini language lessons.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some good situations to try this out?
Well, think about places where you're likely to encounter new vocabulary, like the grocery store, a restaurant, a museum, or even just chatting with friends.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say, how do you say word in English?
Yeah.
People are usually more than happy to help.
Especially if they see you're trying.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's about shifting your perspective.
Yes.
From feeling embarrassed to
to
feeling empowered.
I love that.
It's like instead of letting those moments trip you up, you're using them as stepping stones to fluency.
Oh, exactly.
Okay? And let's not forget about the power of saying, I'm still learning.
Such an important phrase.
Right. It creates a more supportive and encouraging environment.
It does.
For everyone.
Yeah, it takes the pressure off.
Yeah.
Of having to be perfect.
Yeah, and it reminds everybody that
yes.
making mistakes is part of the journey.
It is.
And that's a good reminder.
Yeah.
For native speakers, too.
Absolutely.
Like, hey.
Be patient.
They're all learning. Be patient.
We all make mistakes.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got the phrases. We've got some practice tips.
We do.
What's next on our deep dive journey?
Well, now that we've covered the practical side of things, I think it's time to explore the more profound impact these phrases can have.
Okay.
Because it's not just about improving your English.
Right.
It's about transforming your relationship with the language and with yourself as a learner.
Ooh, that sounds deep.
It is.
Okay, so stay with us as we delve into
All
the deeper layers of this fascinating topic. All right, welcome back to our deep dive into essential English phrases. So we've explored these 4, like, super simple, but powerful phrases.
They are.
That can help you, get through those tricky moments in conversations with more confidence.
Exactly.
And we talked about some practical ways to actually use them in your daily life.
Yes.
But now I want to kind of shift gears a little bit.
Okay.
And explore something a little deeper.
I'm intrigued.
I was thinking about how these phrases aren't just about speaking English. They're about changing your mindset.
I like that.
And your relationship with the language.
That's a really cool perspective.
Right.
Like, these phrases are tools not just for communication, but for, personal growth.
Exactly. For example, think about that phrase, I'm still learning. It's like a declaration.
It is.
Almost like a mantra.
Yeah.
That can help you, reframe those moments of self-doubt or frustration.
It's a reminder that language learning is a journey, not a destination.
Totally.
And it's about embracing the process, mistakes, and...
Yeah. And celebrating those little victories along the way.
Absolutely.
And when you actually say it out loud, it takes the pressure off.
It does.
Having to be perfect.
You don't have to be perfect.
Right.
It allows you to be vulnerable and authentic.
Yeah.
Which can actually make you a more engaging communicator.
Totally. So it's like giving yourself permission to be a beginner.
Yeah.
To stumble, to make mistakes.
It's all part of it.
And knowing that, every time you stumble, you're getting closer to fluency.
Exactly.
Okay, what about those phrases that help you kind of navigate those awkward moments in conversation?
Right.
Like, could you please repeat that?
Yeah.
Or could you speak more slowly, please? Those are so empowering.
They are.
Because they give you the tools
to
take control of the situation.
I love that.
Right.
Like, you're advocating for your own understanding.
Exactly. So instead of feeling lost or embarrassed, you're actively participating in the conversation.
You're shaping the conversation.
Yeah, you're shaping it.
To meet your needs.
To meet your needs. It's like saying, hey, I'm here. I'm engaged.
Right.
And I want to understand.
I love that. And that confidence.
Right.
That proactive approach to communication can actually make the whole interaction more enjoyable.
Yeah.
Productive for everyone.
For sure.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not just learning English. Right. You're learning to be a better communicator overall.
Absolutely. And that skill transcends language.
It does.
It applies to every area of your life.
Yeah. So as we wrap up this deep dive,
I
want to leave you with this thought.
Right.
Don't just memorize these phrases.
Yeah.
Internalize them. Make them a part of your inner dialogue.
I love it.
As well as your spoken language.
Yeah.
So when you're feeling overwhelmed or discouraged, just remind yourself, I'm still learning.
Such a good one.
Right? When you're facing a communication breakdown,
Yep.
don't hesitate.
Right.
Ask for clarification.
Ask questions.
And when you encounter a new word, embrace the opportunity to learn it.
Absolutely.
Because these phrases are more than just words.
They are.
They're tools for transformation.
I like that.
They can help you become a more confident, a more effective, and a more joyful communicator.
Yes.
Both in English and in life.
So true.
So go out there and practice, experiment, and embrace the journey.
I love it.
Happy learning.
Happy learning.